Hey, what's up guys? My name is Grief Troller. In today's video I'm going to be talking about the top 10 things I think you should have in Grand Theft Auto 5 Online. Keep in mind before you watch this is an opinion based video, and if you do get mad or something I do not have in your list, or if I say something and you don't have it, please don't get mad. You might just want to click off the video right now. But besides that, let's dive straight into the video. Okay, so the first thing on my list is a Kuruma. I can't say how much times this Kuruma has been useful to me, especially times I was doing heist glitch. We need the Kuruma just to escape. This Kuruma, I'm so glad they added this to the game. It can be so helpful. If you don't know, this vehicle is completely bulletproof. You will take like two shots, but other than that it's like completely bulletproof. But it can take an explosive and blow up. That's the only downside to it, but honestly this thing is pretty fast. It's 100% bulletproof, and I honestly enjoy it, and this is a great car to have. I just can't tell you how many times this will be useful if you get it. If you do not have that Kuruma, if you go all the way to Southern San Andreas, if you do want it, and scroll down, and you can get the Karen Kuruma armored, or you can just get the normal Kuruma, but this one is more useful. The Karen Kuruma armored for a $525,000 fee. It was part of the heist update, and it is pretty good. As you can see, the top speed, acceleration, the braking's not the best. Traction though is great. Not great, but it's okay. And it has a good amount of customization, I can say. I like my primary color red, the dark red, with the white pearlescent and with that matte black as a secondary color. I honestly enjoy this car. I think it's very useful, and you should have it as well. Okay, so the second thing I feel like you should have on my list in GTA 5 Online is the Insurgent. This thing is just such a beast. I mean, having the Insurgent pickup is, I guess, a +1, but this one alone is actually pretty good as well. The only downside to the pickup Insurgent is that you can get whoever's on the gun can get killed pretty easily. It's kind of expensive. I think it's 1.7, and that you can't store in your garage. But this you can store in your garage. You can fit 4 people, or I believe 6. I'm not so sure. I believe it's 4. And this can take about 1 to 5 explosions. It can just ram people, can kill people. Well, it can kill civilians if you just run into them. And like you can see in the video right now, I just ran right through that with this thing. This thing is a beast. I honestly think you should have it. It's a great thing to have. The only downside is that it's not bulletproof. It's kind of a mix. The Kuruma and this car are kind of just a mix. Like the Kuruma's bulletproof but can take an explosive, and this can take 4 explosives but it's not bulletproof. Either way, it's still okay. This car, I guess, can be kind of hard to shoot through if people are not locking onto you. It can be kind of hard to shoot through because of the small windows. But besides that, this thing is actually kind of a beast. So the next thing in GTA 5 Online, the third thing I feel, well, the fourth thing really, I feel you should have in Grand Theft Auto Online is an RPG. This can be obtained while hitting level 100. It is very powerful. It does hold 20 RPGs, so it's not like the homing launcher where it does hold only 10. It just does hold 20. I mean, the homing launcher would kind of be OP if it did hold 20 as well, because the homing launcher can home on or lock on to a lot of aircrafts or vehicles. But this thing is pretty OP. I find it a lot useful a lot useful than the homing launcher, just because it has that more ammunition, more capacity, and that is kind of the blast spread I feel is a lot bigger. You can blow up 2 cars if they're next to each other, and I like this a lot. So I believe this is 20 grand, but it is not a waste. This is why I feel like you should have the RPG in GTA 5 Online. So guys, the 4th thing on my list you should have in GTA 5 Online is the T20. As you know, it is not the fastest car anymore, but it is pretty fast as its acceleration is really high, and I feel like it's still one of the gods in GTA 5 and might always be. And if you do not like this car per se, you can go with the X80 or the Anus or even the Fister, which is cheaper and considered to be the fastest vehicle in GTA 5 Online. Some people consider the Anus RE7B from Cunning Stunts to be the fastest, but I think it is the Fister 811. Anyway, we're talking about the T20 though, but this thing, I got to say, I did go against people in X80s, and this thing is pretty good. It's not bad. It gives you that retractable spoiler, which the Nero, the regular version of the Nero has. It has that retractable spoiler, and it just gives you that extra boost. And honestly, it's a great car. You can do a lot of colors look nice on it. As you can see, I went with the carbonate red with the pearlescent. A lot of you guys might recognize this car. It is the car that Joker has from the movie Suicide Squad. I honestly like that movie. I enjoyed it. Anyway, talk about the video. Yes, this car is a very reliable car to have, especially in races and many cars. And if you can't afford something like an X80, go with the T20. It is not a lot better, but it is pretty good. And if you don't want to spend all your money, like I said, on an X80 2.7, I have it, but I sold it. It's okay though, because I always got the T20. I have actually 2 of these. I don't know why, but I like to have it. They're really nice, and this is why I feel like you should have it. If you do decide to buy the Progen T20, you have to go to Legendary Motorsports on your phone and scroll down all the way until you see the part of Ill-Gotten Gains Update Part 2 Progen T20 2.2 million. It does fit 2 people, obviously, and you can buy a color for it as soon as you order it as a default color, and then customize it later on. It is a pretty pricey. It's a pretty pricey price. Excuse me, sorry. But it is kind of worth it, I have to say, and that's why I really think you should really buy the T20, and I think you should have it in GTA 5 Online. So the 5th thing I believe you should have in GTA 5 Online is a special carbine. I can't say how many times this helped me when I was going with a, let's say, a bullpup rifle, and somebody was taking out from me really rapidly, and I just switched to my carbine rifle, took them out like nothing. This thing is honestly a beast in this game. I find it really good, especially with the advanced rifle, and this is why I really think you should have it. I don't believe it's very pricey. I think you can put a couple attachments like a suppressor, scope, flashlight, and more, and a grip, I believe. But this gun is honestly very good. I enjoy it very much, and I believe you guys should have it in GTA 5 Online as well. So what's up, guys? The 6th thing I feel you should have in GTA 5 Online can kind of be a wild card, but for the wild card, it should be a military vehicle. Now, I mean, if you want to go with the Ruiner 2000, something like the Armored Boxville, or even maybe the Technical Aqua. But when I say military vehicle, I mean either maybe a turreted limo, maybe even a cargo bob, insurgent pickup, Hydra, Valkyrie. And if you do have money to spend, about 4 million, 5 million, I would say go with the Hydra. This thing, I do not have it, but a lot of my friends used it, and I got to say, this is just a beast. It has the same cannons as the normal laser, which is the normal jet, and the Savage, which it basically shoots little rockets on the machine gun when you're close to the ground or any type of building or any structure in the game. And I gotta say, this thing is pretty OP. I got killed by it in free mode a lot of times, and I'm pretty sure when you get this, you'll just go crazy with it and start killing. And trust me, you'll really enjoy jets in this game. I know I have from previous experiences, and it's a really nice car to have, or not car, but nice vehicle to have. It does cost 3 million, unfortunately, but later on you might think that price is worth it. Second vehicle, military vehicle, can be the Savage. I personally do own the Savage. The only problem I have with it is that it's so bulky and like it's kind of hard to control. It does cost 1.9 and it does have that machine gun that kind of fires mini rockets when you're close to the ground, kind of how just like how the Hydra does. And if you're not looking to spend 1.9, the Buzzard is only 200 grand. That might not be as much, only 200 grand less, and it's pretty good. You can move it fast, you can remove her with it. The gun on it is not the same as the Hydra and the Savage, like I just went over, but the rockets are more value of more a more option you would go with while attacking with this helicopter called the Buzzard. This helicopter does run for 1.75 mil. It's not that bad. Usually sometimes it will go off, like half off, and it will cost like 800 grand. So anyway though, another military vehicle either would be between the Valkyrie, which is kind of a waste. So I'm gonna go with the Insurgent pickup. Insurgent pickup does cost 1.3, can hold 9 people, has a gun on the top of it, and it can be pretty OP at sometimes. This is why I feel like you should have a military vehicle of your choice. The 7th thing on my list in GTA 5 Online you should have is a mini gun. When you do hit level 120, you can obtain this for at least like 50 grand. It is pretty expensive, but this thing can hold up to like 10,000 bullets. Well, really 9,999. It is pretty OP, and honestly, this thing is just good for wrecking people and close, well, also long range. This thing is pretty good at maybe all ranges, and I just think this thing is a beast. As you can see right now, I'm dominating traffic right here, and this goes crazy in this college. And it does have 10,000 bullets, so don't worry about that. It's not like you have to reload or anything. But this thing is just very useful, and you will obtain this when you hit level 120. You'll be so happy you ranked up to that level, because you will have this thing so good. As you can see in the gameplay, as I hit the cops, it's crazy. And this is why I feel like you should have the minigun in GTA 5 Online. Okay, so the 8th thing on my list I feel you should do, or you should have on GTA 5 Online, is have a character or have a outfit that you really enjoy having on your character. I feel like you should have this, so if you're ever just doing role playing or during a competition, just have an outfit that you like to go with. You know, I usually kind of use this. If you guys ever played Watch Dogs 2, you will know who this is. If you don't, his name is Wrench. It's a pretty funny character. Yeah, I just like to have a character outfit that I just would like to walk around and stuff. I feel it's very nice just to walk around and stuff. And honestly, this is why I really think you should have an outfit that, you know, you like to put on in your spare time and everything. So guys, the 10th and last thing I think you should have in GTA 5 Online in my list is a car that you enjoy and have for looks. The reason I feel like you should have this is so you can just show off, show your friends some nice customizations and customizations you did to a car, and make it look unique and look like yours. I feel like customization in this topic is a huge part of it, and making your car look unique is great in GTA 5 Online, so it's not just like everyone else's. So really, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Leave a like and subscribe if you did enjoy, and for more daily GTA 5 and other games, more content really.